comfy. Like, I'm uncomfy. Like, please stop, okay? Like, what are you doing, sir?
You told me I can trust you, don't die. I can really use it. Everybody needs love,
Channel is the one and only Mimi. If you're new here, make sure you go ahead and click that red subscribe button to join my squad. So let's go ahead and talk about the elephant in the room that is me. I'm in a different location. I'm in my other house right now. It's kind of, yeah, and I'm using direct lighting, so if the light goes in and out, I apologize, so sorry. Another client, horror story child. I don't know why I keep getting clients that, you know, like to play with me, like to mess with me. I'm really a sweet person. Like, I might have like the RBF face going on, but I'm really sweet and I'm really nice. So I have this client since like last year. You know, we was cool, like we clicked, like it was good. But it's like when I first met him, he was late. So we gonna call this dude Mark. Mark was late, and Mark found me off of StyleC. I told you, StyleC is like the epitome of attracting people that, I don't know, that be on BS. Like, and it's like, it is not everybody that use StyleC is not on BS. I'm not saying that, but for some reason that people that get matched to me, they be on BS. It's like Tinder, but for hairstylists or like beauty professionals. Cool. So Mark meets me, matches me, whatever, on StyleC, and he wanted to get some braids. I do men's braids, I do men's twists. Cool, like it's something a little easy. Like, I like doing it, it's cool. You know, men are like, when they get haircuts, they're very particular, but when it comes to like their twists and braids, like they literally let you do whatever, you know. And it's always been professional. I know some people be like, she be having male clients. No, it's always professional over here. It's professional. First met him, he arrived 15 minutes late for his appointment, which is no biggie for me because I give people a grace period of 15 minutes. That's cool. You know, and especially because I did not have nobody else after him that day. This man has the most beautiful hair, beautiful lashes, long, thick, luscious. You know what I'm saying? Like, he has a head full of hair, you know. Kudos to him, you know, he's blessed from the Almighty himself. Yes, we love that. We love a long-haired king. Like, you can't be late to your appointments and you know you got a head full of hair that's thick at that. So I do my wash and I do my blow dry. Blow dry kind of take a little longer, like I said, because he has long, thick hair, and I'm braiding the braids. Now, he showed me, you know, what he wanted, and I kind of gave him a little bit, like we met in between, because I gave him more braids than what he needed, just because I was asking him the time frame of how he likes to keep his hair. Like, do you do stuff with your hair? And he said majority of the time he keeps his hair braided up. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna make him a little smaller so they can laugh. While I do his little hair, finish it, you know, he like it, dap me up, we cool, we out. Next time he comes, this man is this man decides to text me like the day before he wanted an appointment and asking if I had any availabilities. I don't know why people don't look at the booking site and see like if I'm available, this, that, and other, but I'm gonna let you know and be like, yes, I'm available on this, like check this site, I'm available. Like, I'm always trying to direct you back to my booking site because I'm not paying for a booking site for no reason, you know what I'm saying? So I let him know my little times and stuff that I'm available, and he said it don't work for him. So I'm like, cool. Like, I thought it was the end of it. Like, I wasn't really stressing about that, you know. It was like a last minute extra appointment. I was cool with having it and I was cool with not having it. It's what it is, you know. I'm not gonna make you make yourself available if you can't make yourself available. So the day of, literally, like when I had my first client, he texted me and was like, hey, is it still too late to come in today? I can come after all. So I was like, okay. And this was before I had like my squeeze-in fees, or like my late appointment fees, or whatever, something like that. I think it was like a squeeze-in fee that I have in now, but this was before that. So I was like, okay, sure, come this time after I get finished with my appointment. Now, I'm not going to rush myself to take care of him because this is a last minute appointment. So I'm going to make sure I got my first girl taken care of, because, you know, I take care of my clients. I love all my clients, even the ones that drive me crazy, even the ones that scare me. I still love them. I try to, you know, I provide my best. You know, I give my all, my best, and that is what it is. I'm never going to rush an appointment. I need to make sure your hair is slayed. I need to make sure your lashes is slayed. Anything that I touch, I need to make sure that's slayed, that you like it before you leave my chair. Why does man come like 30 minutes late, and then he tells me I'm on a time crunch because I have another appointment. I got to get my hair shaped up after this appointment. So, not to rush you, but kind of rush you. And I'm just looking at him like, are you crazy? And then to make things worse, this man still had the braids that I had in his head. And I'm just like, I'm looking at him like, you trying to rush me, but you got the same style that I put in your head still in your head. I was looking at him, I'm like, are you crazy? And he was like, I know, because I was dead ass giving him that look, like, are you crazy? Something if his hair was like short and, you know, fine or whatever. No, this man had thick, long hair. So luckily I had my friend there with me. Like, I thank the Lord for her being there for that day where I would not have made this time crunch, y'all. I try to make things happen. I put my friends to work. You know, they might be my friends when they walk in, but when they walk out, they'll be an assistant today. So I had her take out one half of his hair and I was taking out the other half because I was like, there's no way I'm going to be doing this by myself and he's on a time crunch. And to make matters worse, it was his birthday. Pressure is on. And if y'all say hairstylists don't make things work, I don't know about the others, but I make things work. I will help you. I will take you in the last minute. I will wait for you. I'll do whatever I need to do. But please don't take advantage of me. Washing, and you know, men, they love the washing part for some reason. And sometimes I'll be thinking like, I don't know, but like this man starts moaning when I'm washing his hair. And I'm like, can you please stop doing that? You're distracting me. Like, please stop doing that. Like, I'm begging you. Like, I'm uncomfy. Like, please stop. Okay? Like, what are you doing, sir? And like, I try not to look at my friend because every time I look at her, we make eye contact, we're going to start busting out laughing. And I don't want my client to think I'm laughing at him, even if I'm laughing at him. But like, don't be moaning in my chair. Like, I understand, yes, the hair washing part is very relaxing. It's very relaxed to everybody. But don't be letting out these strong, loud moans. It's no. I don't need nobody walking by my suite thinking I'm doing something extra for a little change. No, I'm not. I don't do that. If you do that, that's your business. And I'm a mind mine. Get to drying his hair. And to make matters worse, he is tender-headed. So I have to kind of be gentle and kind of take my time detangling and, you know, but I'm still on a time crunch. Like, he's still checking his phone. It was crazy. And blow drying his hair out. I get to braiding. Like, I felt like I was in, like, a braid Olympics or something. Like, I was really braiding. I got, like, cramps in my hand. And, like, that's why, like, I really don't be, like I say, I'm not a braider for real because I be getting cramps in my hand. I don't know if that's carpal tunnel. Wait, what the fuck? Carpal tunnel. I think that's the word. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm right. But yeah, I be getting cramps in my hand and I really like, nah. Especially like if I had to like do it really fast, I'm doing it tight too. So like, it's just a no-go. So I'm getting cramps in my hand, but I'm finishing his hair just in time so that he can make it to his next appointment. And yes, this man tipped me extra as he should, because don't you ever put that stress on me like that. Like, what? Like, so recently I had him again. And I'm like, cool. Why this man was 30 or 45 minutes late? And it's the way that my booking site on StyleSeat and then my regular one is kind of like different a little bit, but you know, it still gets connected to me. So he books on StyleSeat again. And so normally when people book on StyleSeat, I like send them my other booking site just to, you know, collect my deposit and do what I need to do. Why this man books at 12? I'm like, okay, cool. If he comes at 12, I can be done by 2 so that I can have my next client in my chair at 2. Like I said, he books last minute. My client who was after him, she already pre-booked it, everything. So like I said, like her appointment was like kind of up higher for me, in my opinion. I don't know if people, hairstylists do that, but if somebody book ahead in advance, like I'll make sure they well taken care of. I'll make sure all my clients are well taken care of. But if you book first, you know what I'm saying? Because he was literally last minute, and like on my regular booking site, it would have never allowed him to book at that time because it interferes kind of with her time. The only reason why I agreed to do his hair was because it was going to be at 12 on the dot. And 9 times out of 10, my clients, they always arrive a little bit earlier. So that would have been perfect. Why 12 come and he's not here? Why is it 12:30 and he's still not here? Why is it 12:45 and he's like, okay, he's walking in now? And I'm just like, you know, I was kind of irritated anyway when I woke up, and I was trying not to like really show it because like, hello, you gotta channel that energy somewhere else, you know what I'm saying? But I was kind of like irritated because it's like, I had a whole bunch of clients that day. Like, it was a Saturday. My Saturdays are booked and busy for a reason. So I don't have time for people to be late for their appointments because it's going to throw me off the rest of the day. And then it's like, it be the same people who be like an hour late to their appointment and then don't know why they get charged a late fee or want to complain about a late fee and this, that. You're a whole ass hour late and you like, it's not fair to me. It's not fair to the next person that you're making them late for their appointment. Like, what do they have something to do? and I hate being an inconvenience to people. So he was 45 minutes late, and the only reason why I still took him was because he said that he was still on his way. And I don't know, like, maybe I'm just really nice, and people, like, I don't know, like, they think that is okay, but it's not okay. Like, I'm the type of person, like, if you say you're already on your way, like, you're already en route, I'm not going to be like, oh, well, I can't take you now. Because now, you know, you're wasting time, you're wasting gas. And like I said, I really don't like to inconvenience people, but people always be inconveniencing me. So I don't know. I want to hear your thoughts about that. Am I being too nice? Like, should I have taken him or died? Like, I don't know. I really don't know. Like, I don't know. But, yeah. So he was 45 minutes late, and then, you know, he comes in, walks in, you know, trying to have chit chat. And I'm like, I was like, no, we can't do the little small chit chat. How are you? Nah. I was like, we literally cannot do this right now. We got to sit down right at the shampoo table while I go ahead and drape you up and do what I need to do. And he goes, yeah, I have like 3 braids left in my head. I looked at him. I'm like, are you doing this again? And he was like, I know. I was like, bro, you know you cannot do this. I was like, especially not today. You cannot do this to me. And he was like, I know, and starts laughing. I'm like, what is funny? I was like, I'm really trying to race against time right now with y'all. So, I, you know, drape him up. I was like, sit down. Like, I was doing like, sit down. Like, don't be trying to catch up with me. Sit down. I draped him up, and then I looked through his head. It is not 3 braids. Why is it like 8 or 9 braids still left up in his head? I was like, you know you don't have just 3 braids left in, right? And he was like, I don't. He was like, how many is it? I was like, boy, like, it is 9 braids in your head. I was like, you cannot do this next appointment. And he goes, oh, do you have somebody else after me? I said, yeah, I got a whole bunch of people after you. I was like, she's supposed to be coming at 2, and it's like 12:40 something right now, so I don't know. And then he goes, well, you can make my braids a little bit bigger. They don't have to be as neat as like you normally do them. I'm like, cool, bet, because something's gonna have to give. Since you were late to your appointment, you're gonna have to give something. You know what I'm saying? So I'm washing his hair. He's moaning again. I'm like, all right. He was like, this is just the best part. I was like, yeah, I know, but shush. Like, I do not need them thinking something else is going on in here. Doing this man's hair, and I'm braided. I'm doing the whole marathon, Olympics, everything. I'm braided. I'm trying to get him out so that I can prep for my next client. But I just ended up texting her anyway. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry about this, but can you please come at like 2:30? Her appointment was at 2. I made her come 30 minutes later because this man made me 30 minutes or 45 minutes later to my other next appointment. So it's like, when one person is late and you still take them, it messes up everybody else's appointment. And I don't think people understand that. I think people be thinking that you only have one client or something, that is nothing, and that you can work miracles. I literally don't know when I'm going to be finished somebody's hair until I see their hair, until I see what I'm working with. And that's why I hate when people be like, oh, when do you think you're going to be done? How long is it going to take? I literally don't know. Hair is unpredictable. You never know what may happen. Something might happen. You know, you're not in control of some of these things. You know what I'm saying? So, like, don't be asking me how long it takes, because I'm finished when I'm finished, pretty much. It's up to your hair, like, you know what I'm saying? And especially, like, with chemical products, like, you never know, because, you know, processing may take longer or shorter depending on your hair type, depending on your hair density, depending on your hair texture. It just all depends on the person's hair. Ugh. So, I had to make her come a little bit later. So I'm braiding his hair. I literally just finished right before 2:30, and then I cleaned up and I went on with no break, no lunch, and I took my next client. And then I was, you know, I did hers, you know, we had a little chit chat, you know, caught up, whatever. You know, these are kind of like my returning clients. And, you know, I was late for the next one. I was late for the next one. And I was late for the next one. And that is what happens when you're late. Did he pay me extra? Yes, he did. Because, hello, I'm waiting for you. Technically, I should have canceled your appointment, but I didn't. And then, you know, you came with your hair still in your head. Who does that? I don't know. Let me ask you this. Hairstylists or people who do hair, do you charge extra when people still come to you and they have like the old hairstyle in their hair and then they want you to take it out? Do you charge extra, yes or no? Because I charge extra for that. Because what I'm supposed to do is when you come in my chair, I'm supposed to wash and blow dry your hair. Why am I taking your hair out? Make it make sense, Cletus. That was my client horror story. Love my clients to death, though. You know, I will go to war for them or whatever. But if you guys want some more client horror stories, go ahead, click that red subscribe button to join my squad. Give me the 3K, y'all. I want to get the 3K. And I'll see you when I see y'all. Bye. Mwah.